Phenomenal. Talk about a comeback. Come on, podium, celebrate.
Now that you know why we here, let's get acquainted and handle some biz. Records on records like DJ Premier. Hold up, give you a little reset. Mind trying to crash out. We don't really need that. Closer than we ever been. Rocking like the feedback. Working on my aim. Nobody need to see that. Have to tell the other folks where I'm finna be that. Wheels up in the pit when I lean back.
The championship leader is on the march right now. None of them afraid to go door to door.
Big celebration and heartbreak. GTD, it's going to be Winward Racing. Welcome back. The GTD class is stacked heading into the upcoming season. New lineups, returning champions, and no shortage of storylines. And Cal, this is arguably the most competitive class.
Well, it's certainly the deepest class, Leigh, in terms of numbers. It's always a stacked field here. It's a true melting pot for the OEMs. They want to be here. They want to have success in GTD. But last year for the 10 races, we saw 8 different winners. 6 different manufacturers had glory. And at the same time, we shut out 2 of our powerhouse teams in this championship. Who would believe that Turner Motorsport, with their BMW, almost won the championship in 24. Not only did they not get to victory lane in 25, they didn't step on the podium, Leigh. And then for Sullivan Lexus, not only did they not win in GTD Pro, they didn't win in GTD. They were winless in 2025. You know that both of those groups are going to come back stronger for this upcoming season.
Brian, who you got your eye on?
Well, I just look at the level of competition in GTD, and personally, I think there's one catalyst, and that is Russell Ward. You look at him not only as a driver, but he manages that program as well. That team has won the big races. They've won the sprint races. They really have kind of raised the game. Think about how quick he was at Road America last year. He qualified on pole in GTD, but he was actually the fastest GT driver of anyone there that weekend. That includes all the pro factory teams. So Russell Ward is the guy who really is the rising tide that I think has lifted all the ships. He has raised the game in GTD, and if you want to compete there, you have to compete with Russell Ward.
Winward Racing has owned GTD, back-to-back champs and showing no signs of lifting. So how did they build this powerhouse? And can anybody slow them down? Matt Yocum spoke to co-drivers Russell Ward and Philip Ellis about just that. Philip Ellis, Russell Ward, do it again.
We're another year where we've managed to keep every single person, that we've, had for the past 2 years, and really those guys are success. And we're not resting on our laurels. We've got a lot of plans this year for how we're going to improve, some new projects we want to start, and running a second car this year is one of them. And then also a new tire has come out this year, which is going to put everybody back to square one. So making sure we can get a nice platform set on the new tire and carry that success like we have in the last 2.
This championship it's just consistency. Even if you have a bad race, you just have to be strong throughout the season and have a good all-rounded team, all-rounded car, where you know that over the long run, over the full season, you have a really strong lineup.
When do you start thinking about, hey, I'm going back to Daytona?
I think a lot of the time, especially now, it's kind of off-season. I mean, Russ and I will be on a call and we'll just be like, hey, we've won this twice already. We've won 2 of the Rolexes. We've done the championship twice. We're in a really good way. And I'd say a lot of people haven't won it once and have tried for years and years.
One thing that we come into the 24 every year is, we kind of have a group meeting and just remind everybody that we know how to win this race. We know how to compete here, and 3 in a row would be incredible. But, we're going to start at Daytona and work our way there. And I know that the other teams are going to be looking at us and really trying to beat us, but it's going to be tough for them.
As you know, IMSA drivers are fierce on the track, but off it? Well, Matt asked the real questions like who drives the rental car, who's stuck navigating, and who's in charge of the music. Here's a look at the road trip dynamics you don't normally see.
Looking at a normal race weekend, riding to dinner, riding to the track, is there a designated driver, designated navigator, or do you switch it up?
Well, there will be many different opinions now.
It's safer for both of us as he's driving, so all good.
He just gets a good coffee shop.
I decide he drives.
Jack does get the rental car a lot, but we're all a little scared to get in the passenger seat with him. He's amazing on the track, but not so great on the streets.
The word that I want to use is not appropriate for television, for sure.
I'm slow. I'm just like...
Fred hasn't done many miles.
He's too young, he can't drive. He can't get a rental car, actually. We forget that. He can't get a rental car, so he's always texting us like, hey, can you pick me up from the airport? And we're like, okay, sure, mate.
The one time that I drove him to the track and was relying on him to be navigator, no, not happening. Just if we're ever going to go rallying, you don't want him in the right seat. You want him driving. Maybe I'll be the one with the pace notes. I don't know.
I actually never drive the rental car. It's all him.
Drive the rental car.
I did the music.
I always do the first stint.
Yeah.
You know?
So what's the music that you guys go to as your go-to playlist?
It's pretty random, yeah. It's a bit of potluck. I mean, my music taste has been described as eclectic anyway, so I try not to take too much personal offense when the skip button gets hit a few times, but it's all good. You're probably the music guy.
It happens, either me or Philippe usually.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, Philippe, whatever like the popular TikTok songs are, Philippe's usually on top of that.
I would say sometimes we split. Like, if it's me, it's country. If it's him, it's definitely not country.
It's a bit of everything.
Yeah, we mix it up.
I would say our car's pretty brutal on the skip button. Like, someone puts a playlist and everyone's like...
It was actually interesting because especially nowadays with Spotify, you just put the mood. And we were starting going, and we had Norman Nato and going on, and I put like, what's the mood today? Let's go. And like, okay, let's go mood. And it's like, oh, this is a nice song. This is a nice song.
That's true. He loved Fleetwood Mac, right?
And he was pumped. So yeah, it was interesting.
Hi folks, Leigh Diffey from NBC Sports. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You can have it all: news, highlights, interviews and analysis. So go for it.